Welcome to a short special series of videos in which I'm gonna be playing the indie game Little Locked Rooms. There's going to be 4 videos in this series because there are 4 main cases in the game. Each case is about a locked room mystery. The first one, a disapparition, all the others involve murders. The last one is the most complex and is in fact adapting a mystery from the big master of the locked room mysteries back from the golden age of detective stories. In every video, you will see first the story as it is presented by the game, then you will receive the facts of the case as I investigate, and you will find the same information I have. Then the video will indicate when you have the opportunity to solve the case yourself. The process of solving the case in the game involves answering some questions, which by themselves can lead you to a solution, but it's probably going to be fun for you to just stop when the video indicates and think what the solution could be. Spoiler alert, I did not get a perfect answer for all the cases, so let's see. Can you beat me? If you do, let me know in the comments. If you don't, also let me know in the comments. This first video is about a criminal that disappears, vanishes into thin air in the middle of the snow. Okay, tracks in the snow. The following is a true story that occurred a few years back. On a cold winter day, an infamous thief managed to steal a jewel of remarkable value. As he made his escape, however, he made a blunder. A witness caught a glimpse of him fleeing in a red truck. The police promptly answered the call and gave chase. After a few hours of driving down the road, they found the truck they were after. However, when they took a peek inside, they realized the driver had already exited the vehicle. A set of footprints went from the vehicle into a small cabin. The police naturally checked inside, but alas, the thief wasn't there either. Yet there were no traces of anyone having left the cabin. The criminal had vanished into thin air. And that's how the mystery goes. What do you think, kiddos? Think you can crack it? Who's this? Detective Conan ripoff. Yeah, Dad, it looks easy. I'll solve it in a minute tops. Time me. It's a mysterious case indeed, but no matter. The great Sherlock Holmes is on the scene. Why are you here again? To solve the case. Come on, Bo. You'll be my sidekick. I'll look in the cabin, you look inside the truck. Dad, she's just messing around. Aha, it's fine, isn't it? Take a good look at the diorama, you do. There are some important clues lying around. Okay, so these are actually little rooms. On this screen, you'll be able to inspect a diorama that represents the mystery. Is that diorama? I think it is diorama. Rotate the diorama by clicking and dragging with your left mouse button. Click on interesting objects to zoom in on them. At the bottom left, you will find cards with other important information. Once you think you have cracked the case, click the bar at the bottom right to check your solution. Ooh, I'm liking this. How did the thief escape? So we can do this. We cannot zoom. But we can click on parts and then go back again. What's this? A log, okay. Objective. A criminal entered a cabin and seemingly vanished inside it. Find out how he did it. The diorama shows the state of the cabin when the police arrived. The police found an abandoned truck. A trail of footprints led into a cabin. The cabin was completely empty. The thief had somehow disappeared. Evidence shows that the criminal went inside the cabin 30 minutes before the police arrived. 30 minutes. There are no secret footprints hidden in the unmarked snow. Okay, let's examine the trunk of the truck then. Some of the steps seem to be under the car, the tire tracks, and some are on top of them. That's weird. Okay, so what do I do to investigate a truck? Footprints, tire tracks. Okay, so I click on things and I get information. There is a tire. Oh, there is a tire carrier missing a tire. Doesn't seem like I can inspect anything else here. What about the house? Footprints, cabin. That's it? Cannot go inside or anything? I guess this is a diorama, so what you get is what you get. So, obviously, the thief went to the cabin, came back, stepping in their own steps, picked up the missing tire, and then went over the tire like in a circus act. And that's why this tire track is on top of the steps. You have now all this information I have to solve this mystery. Stop the video and see if you can solve it. Good luck, and remember, once you eliminate the impossible, whatever remains, however improbable, must be the truth. I got it. Yeah, how about you, Sherry? Yep, me too. I actually knew the answer from the start. I was just waiting for Bo. As if. What's the answer then, huh? He just... Hold on. Let's be organized about this, alright? Throwing out theories to see if they stick is for amateurs. We're all real detectives here. And a real detective asks the right questions at the right moments. So let's just start nice and easy from the top. We know for certain the thief entered the cabin, but the police didn't find him when they arrived. Weird, huh? How could that happen? Did the thief really vanish? No, it's just a trick. It's what you want us to figure out. Aha, that logic is cheating. But yeah, people don't just vanish. The thief was simply clever in how he escaped. Which leads us to our first question: how did he do it? This is the first in a series of questions the game will ask you. If you want to review the clues before answering, you can always click the arrow at the top right to momentarily go back to the investigation mode. You can also ask for hints using the button on the left. How did the thief exit the cabin? Walking, jumping, flying, walking. He just walked out, right? Makes sense to me. The thing is though, there's no footprints leading out of the cabin. How do you explain that? How did the thief walk out of the cabin without leaving footprints behind? Because of what he used to walk? Because of where he walked? Because of when he walked? Or where he walked? Where did the thief walk over? On the footprints. I know, he walked backward over his footprints. Exactly, nice. He masks his exit with his own footprints. Now, following that logic, where would the thief arrive but by backtracking through his steps? The truck, right? Correct, the footprints would lead back to the truck. So we still haven't fully explained how the escape occurred. Answer me this next. How did the thief manage to escape once he reached the truck? Because of what he used to escape? Where he escaped through? When he escaped? Because of what he used to escape? What did the thief use to escape? Tire. Oh, there is a tire missing. This can only mean one thing. He rode the tire like a unicycle. What? No, that's dumb. He rolled it behind him. It's not dumb, you're dumb. What does rolling behind him even mean? You can't even figure that out? Okay, I have to confess, I was also thinking like, Sherry. Don't be like that, buddy. Explain to your sister what you mean, but yeah, it makes more sense. Thief walked backward from the cabin, then hopped into the back of the truck. That's when he unhooked one of his spare tires. Yeah, so what I was saying. Then the next thing he did was walk through the tire tracks until he got to the road. Then why are there no footprints, huh? Like I said, he used the tire. As he walked, he rolled it behind him, leaving only tire tracks. Oh, okay, that's kind of boring. My idea was better. I agree. Whatever that, I'm right, aren't I? Absolutely. Your brother's right, Sherry. His version makes the most sense. Told ya. Still, I can't deny either possibility, so you both get a passing mark. Yeah. Yeah. Anyway, good work, you rascals. Let's do a quick recap. After the burglary, the thief was on the run. His plan was most likely to lay low in his cabin. However, this changed when he realized the police was on his tail. That's when he thought of a little trick. He parked the truck near his cabin and walked inside. Then he returned to the truck by retracing his footsteps in the snow. Finally, he walked through the tire tracks, making sure to erase his footprints with his spare tire. After that, he was free to flee the scene, and he got what he wanted. The officers were very confused when they arrived. They ran a search party, but they looked in the wrong places, and so the thief simply vanished, this time for real. Perfect. Oh, the thief got away because you took too long, Bo. What are you talking about? I'm the one who actually solved it. Dad says my idea still counts, but mine is better, right, Dad? Huh? Everyone wins. Come on, let's pack it up and go downstairs. I'm starving. Perfect escape. Okay, are we all ready? Dad, I already solved this one, didn't I? Was something wrong with what I said? No, it was fine. You kiddos crushed it. This is just a little encore. If you remember from the other night, the mystery was about a thief who seemed to disappear inside a cabin. And the solution was that the thief walked in reverse over his own footprints. Yeah, that's fine and all, if you don't look too close, that is. In reality, stepping perfectly into your footprints is not that easy. Shoes have intricate patterns on their soles, so being even a bit off while backtracking would leave marks. Marks that an observant officer would be able to find. That's what I want you two to figure out. You're going to find a way to leave the cabin without leaving any marks. Why do you want to know that, Dad? Are you going to steal something? Haha, nothing gets past you, Cherry. Yeah, Daddy needs a new drill set. Don't do it. If you do, I'm going to catch you. Don't be stupid, Shy. If Dad committed a crime, he would 100% get away with it. Okay, I know that you mean well, Chief, but maybe don't phrase it like that. At any rate, the rest of the escape can be done using the tire, as we talked about last time. Your assignment is simply to figure out how the thief could have escaped from the cabin. Now get to it, detectives. Any difference in the cards? The diorama shows the state of the cabin. The footprints have no imperfections, so it's not possible that the criminal walked over their steps. Maybe he deleted the first set of footprints before leaving the second set of footprints. We have the footprints, that hasn't changed. There is a bucket. Axe, woodlocks. So what did he do? Did he pick a log? The chimney is on. So he could have used the bucket to get some hot water out. But that would have left marks, certainly. There's not much more. So what do we have here? Is this it? I have an idea. Alright, let's hear it. How did the thief walk out of the cabin without stepping over his own footprints? Because of what he used. Because of how he walked. Must have used something. I'm not certain here. What did the thief use? So he walked out. I mean, maybe he just used a bucket to throw snow over the older snow. I'm gonna say the bucket. This bucket seems suspicious. My detective sense are tingling. What if it had snow and the thief filled the footprints before going backwards? Perfectly filling out the footprints doesn't seem possible to me. It also contradicts what I said last night about there not being any hidden prints in the unmarked snow. Yeah, as much as I like the idea, it's not our answer. Oh. Okay, let's think again. Some blocks. Oh, because of how he walked. The footwear used by the thief, the body part the thief used, the length of the steps. He walked barefoot. The body part the thief used. The footwear used by the thief, maybe he used rackets, snow rackets. What if he had another pair of shoes? Oh, hold on, sounds like you've got a really clever idea, Chief, but I'm gonna have to stop you there. Let's say the thief only had a single pair of ordinary shoes. Oh, okay. I'm not sure what you were about to say, but the answer we're looking for has to do with something else. Reasonable answer, no penalty. Don't patronize me, game. How dare you? How do you use the axe or the bucket? You know what? He could have been using, for example, just big steps going forward and then filling the spaces going backwards. That makes more sense because of how he walked. The length of the steps. Oh, I know. He did it like this. First a short step, then a long step. Short step, long step, short step, long step. He left little gaps on his way to the cabin, and then he stepped on those on the way back. Yes, Pumpkin, exactly. Nice. Yeah, wow, you actually got it too. I guess it wasn't that hard then. Oh, I get it. That's why the footprints are closer this time, so the bad guy doesn't have to jump too far. Wait, what? Sharp. Yes, I adjusted them a little bit. I'm surprised you even noticed. That explains it. You just got lucky because you noticed the footprints were different, Shay. I didn't, and I still solved it though. You didn't see that? Why not? Yes, I didn't, so what? Nothing, it's just kind of weird. It seems something a detective would notice. I'm feeling attacked by this game, so that's the trick, guys. In truth, the police were too busy searching for the thief to investigate the footprints in much detail. But the criminal could have left footprints behind that looked normal, no matter how close anyone inspected. Goes to show you how many tricks criminals have at their disposal. Unfortunately for them, a good detective is ready for all of them. Only an A. I feel dirty. That was fun. Can we do one more that, please, please? Give me a break. Your mom and I need some time to make another one. I think I know what case we'll do next. We're going back in time a bit to about 100 years ago. Awesome. That's when the best detectives detectived. You mean your TV detectives? Our dad is the best one, you know. You're pretty cool, Dad, but you're not Sherlock. Maybe when you get a movie. Hard to argue with that. But I'm at least the second best, right? Depends. Can we order some ice cream? Cheeky. Okay, I think we're done here. Let's clean up, head downstairs, and order some ice cream. Awesome, you really are the best, Dad. What? How did that go for you? Did you solve it? It wasn't too hard this time, right? The following cases get a bit harder, especially the last one. If you want to be sure that you see the next videos when I publish them, subscribe to the channel. There's going to be a video every Tuesday for the next 3 weeks. I hope to see you next Tuesday to solve the case of The Last Dance, in which a murderer kills a ballet dancer in the middle of the theater, fully packed, and then disappears to never be seen.